I think Julie was second best to me.
Well, you got that right. Statistically, you were the worst player. But Julie, with 2 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I feel a little bit miffed about being voted off in that last round. I was probably the strongest link and I voted for, I think, the weakest link. However, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. In the previous round, I was the weakest link and I used a bit of self-preservation tactics, so what comes round goes round, I feel.
Round 8. Now, you have in the bank £1,410. You could have won by now £7,000. Karen and Peter, just the 2 of you left, and this time you have only 90 seconds. But whatever you win in this round will be trebled and added to your total to make up your final prize money. So £3,000 is at stake in this round. You voted off the strongest link from the last round, so we'll start with the second strongest. That's Karen. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Karen, which Swedish-born actress played the main female role in the 1943 film For Whom the Bell Tolls?
Ingrid Bergman.
Correct. Peter, in human biology, what is the dark brown pigment normally found in the skin?
Melanin.
Correct. Karen, the title of Wilbur Smith's first novel was When the Lion what?
Sleeps.
Feeds. Peter, in maths, what is 20% of £5?
Pound.
Correct. Karen, in TV, name the actor who played George Carter in the cop series The Sweeney.
Dennis Waterman.
Correct. Peter, in art, in which century were the pre-Raphaelite school of artists established?
19th.
Correct. Karen, in human biology, what organ is affected by Bright's disease?
The liver.
The kidneys. Peter, name the British fashion designer who had a long relationship with Sex Pistols manager Malcolm McLaren between 1965 and 1981.
Pass.
Vivienne Westwood. Karen, the ship the Titanic was owned and operated by which liner company?
P&O.
White Star Line. Peter, in the animal kingdom, what name is given to any front-fanged venomous snake of the family Viperidae?
Cobra.
Viper. Karen, which London theatre was founded by Sir Bernard Miles?
Savoy.
The Mermaid. Peter, how old was Stevie Wonder when he began recording music? 12, 16 or 21?
21.
12. Karen, in British history in 1833, what was William Wilberforce instrumental in abolishing in the British Commonwealth?
Slavery.
Correct. Peter,
Bank.
in Greek mythology, who was the messenger of the gods? Time up. The correct answer was Hermes, but you were out of time. And you certainly didn't make it to £1,000. You won only £120. Never mind, we'll treble that and add it to the winnings from the previous rounds. That means prize money today of £1,770. But only one of you can take that money away. So you will now be playing against each other head to head. I'll ask alternate questions. It's the best of 5. Whoever answers the most correctly wins, as simple as that. If there's a tie after 5, we'll go for sudden death until we have a winner. So, Karen and Peter, for £1,770, let's play the weakest link. Peter, as the strongest link in the last round, you have the choice of who goes first.
I will.
Peter, in the Noddy books, what kind of house did Big Ears live in?
A caravan?
He lived in a toadstool house. Karen, which British player won the first European Footballer of the Year award in 1956?
Danny Blanchflower.
The correct answer is Stanley Matthews. Peter, in human biology, the cerebellum is found in what organ?
The brain.
That is the correct answer. Karen, in history, England was declared a Commonwealth in 1649 after the execution of which king?
Charles I.
That is the correct answer. Peter, what planet was discovered by American astronomer Clyde Tombaugh in 1930?
Pluto.
That is the correct answer. Karen, in music, which ballad opera by John Gay is about London's lowlife and the highwayman Macheath?
The Threepenny Opera.
correct answer is The Beggar's Opera. Peter. In literature, what was the name of the Plymouth Fury motor car in the Stephen King novel of the same name?
George.
Correct answer is Christine. Karen, you need to answer this question correctly to draw level. In TV, Richard O'Sullivan, Sally Tomsett and Paula Wilcox lived together in what 1970s sitcom?
Man About the House.
That is the correct answer. Peter, in the animal kingdom, by what name is the species Equus cabalius commonly known?
It's a horse.
This is the correct answer. Karen, you need to answer this question correctly. Otherwise, Peter goes home with £1,770. Robert Mitchum and Robert De Niro have each played the character Max Cady in different versions of which film?
No, haven't got a clue.
The correct answer is Cape Fear. That means, Peter, you are today's strongest link and you go away with £1,770. Karen, you leave with nothing. Join us again for the weakest link. Goodbye.
I think Peter was the strongest link from the first round, and apart from a few teeny bopper questions I wouldn't expect him to get right, I am pleased that he won because the game was played the way it should and the strongest person won.
If I hadn't won, I think it would have been close between Karen and Julie. But thanks to Karen, who deliberately didn't vote for me when there were three of us left, I got my chance and I took it.